There will not be a time in humanity again, ever again, where us as black people are going to allow ourselves to be at the bottom of society anymore. The day Africa will rise is the day when all black people around the world will gain true freedom. Again, the day Africa will rise is the day when all black people around the world will gain true freedom. What's up, family? This is your boy Ben with another reaction video. As usual, make sure to like and subscribe like right now, done, because that's the only way for YouTube to keep on recommending you my content. Real quick housekeeping items, we are now at 1600 subscribers, guys. I appreciate you, everything that you've done for me so far. I really do appreciate it. However, the problem is my number of subscribers are not matching my likes. So I need you to hit the notification bell right now to get notified when I drop new content. I create a lot of content every week, guys, even though I have a 9 to 5. So I need your support and I need you to interact with my content. I know the likes are going to come, but the most important for me is that I'm gaining loyal fans. Even if I gain one per day, I'm happy with that because I know that just like me, you think critically. I don't claim to know everything. I don't claim to be a know-it-all. All I claim is that I'm a logical person. And as a logical person, I can look at the fact and draw my own conclusion. So if, like me, you are a logical person, I invite you to take part in my cogitation sessions. Even though we might not come to the same conclusion, I would hope that you came up with your own conclusions, not something that somebody else said or something that you heard through the grapevine. Guys, God gave us reason and logic for a reason. It was for us to utilize it. So when you come to my listening session, I want you to also utilize your logic and your reason. If not, I don't think this channel is for you. You can exit now. But if you have logic and reason, please stay and evaluate the facts with me and see if I'm wrong or if I'm right. So without further ado, let's get started. Today, I want you to sit back and relax. And if you have a coffee table, put your legs on the table and stretch your toes. Because today I'm coming with the fire. I'm coming with the spirit of Pan-Africanism. We are going to react to this video of this event that happened in Alabama. The situation was basically that a brother was just working and a group of white individuals came and assaulted him for just doing his job. I don't condone violence, but I understand violence. I will speak more about that in the second part after we are done reviewing the video and we are done reviewing the facts. So let's go ahead and play the video, but make sure to come back and listen to my commentary and tell me if you agree or if you disagree with me. Let's go.
And he's still in moving boat. Still in moving boat. Clapping his hand. He's like, he's clapping his hand. That boy swimming his over there. Yeah. That boy finna help that boy. Get up there, young boy. Get up there, young buck. Get up there, young buck. Oh. Hey, toy. Oh. We got action, baby. He ain't finna do nothing. Arrest that. Oh, Lord.
You never got it.
Look.
Hey,
He want more action. Young boy slammed over there.
I didn't.
Swim though. Did you see him take off in that water?
Your boy finna go get it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, your boy finna go get him.
No, don't stop him now. Oh, get it. Oh, oh. He's son. That young boy tag. Oh, there you go.
Come on, man.
He ain't playing. He ain't playing. That little young boy tag. Oh.
Who? No.
Who the nicest one? The little young boy?
No.
No, he ain't.
I got the blue right. I got the blue.
Yeah, but he's gonna let the star just handle that dog. That little young boy. He throw that lady down. I'm talking about he threw that. I bet she won't grab it no more. He already swam across this water. He's seen. He got the car right there. He touched the rubber. But he moved, he untied they boat. He untied they boat. But they should have moved though. They know they in the wrong, so they should have moved. They was over there, they should have moved. And ain't nobody get arrested.
Yo, I told you guys this was going to be a very interesting video. For some of you, you may have seen violence. Okay, that's understandable. But for me, I saw a spirit. The spirit that can animate oneself to see their own kind in distress and go ahead and help them out. With no second thoughts, just run. There's even a brother who jumped into the water and started swimming. I was like, if you are my friend and you don't want to go to that extent to save me, please tell me that right now so I can scratch your name from the list. So yeah, at that point, I knew that the brothers were not animated by no evil spirit, but they were animated by the spirit of unity, to the point where a black person would jump into the water. I mean, they say black person don't know how to swim, that's what they say. But in this case, the guy said no. The spirit that animated him made him jump into the water to go save his own kind. For some of these folks, I don't know what's going on in their mind, but I think it's still the 1800s. Like, it's not the 1800s anymore. Black people, African people, the black diaspora, we are more united today more than ever. So there will not be a time in humanity ever again where us as black people are going to allow ourselves to be at the bottom of society. Let me repeat that again. There will not be a time in humanity again, ever again, where us as black people are going to allow ourselves to be at the bottom of society anymore. This is not going to happen anymore, guys, okay? So you people need to take this inside of your mind, internalize it, because it's never going to be a time again where black people are going to be at the bottom. We are working on our way up and nobody will stop it. We are working on our way up and nobody will stop our ascension. So again, put that in your mind and lock it. I have a key that can open people's minds, so if you need it, just let me know. I'll pass it to you. So again, for me, I don't condone violence. But the key point that I'm taking from this interaction was the spirit. The spirit of unity and Pan-Africanism. This is the spirit that I want to talk about today. But before we go that way, let me explain what I meant by violence. A lot of people just want to throw the word left and right, but words have meaning. And a lot of times, words have meaning in the context that they are being used in. I don't necessarily condone violence, but violence is part of me. Violence is part of us. The only thing is the situation when a person wants to utilize violence or exercise the right to use violence. That's the only difference. In this situation, the individual, mainly the black people, exercised violence to save somebody else's life. Okay? So you tell me, if someone come to your house, boot down your door, rape your wife and your children and steal your belongings, are you telling me that you're not going to resort to violence to save and defend your loved ones and your belongings? And nobody will be mad at you for using violence to save your family, okay? If someone invades a country, such as the situation happening right now between Russia and Ukraine, or any other conflict around the world, matter of fact, are the people not in the rightful position to use violence to defend themselves? Of course they can, and nobody will be mad about it. The word violence on its own don't mean nothing if not placed into a context. So yes, I don't use violence every day, but I understand and I accept that violence is part of me. And sometimes if you mess with me, I shall slap you left and right. I shall use violence sometime, okay? But anyway, that's not the point for today. So let's get back to the main subject. The main subject is the spirit of unity and Pan-Africanism. I see a change happening around the world and I'm happy about that. But I think that us as black people, we can do more. Take for instance the situation happening on the continent of Africa. There is a number of countries that are trying to get their independence, that are looking to get themselves out of the yoke of the colonizer, but they are not receiving the kind of support they deserve. When Gaddafi was in trouble, he did not receive the kind of support he deserved. When Haiti, when the Caribbean, basically when there are issues happening in our respective continent and countries, black people are still reluctant to act on it. And just like in this video, you cannot be animated by second thoughts when it comes to the survival of your own kind. Just like a brother will defend his brother, you should also feel that spirit of unity that will make one move without second thought. That spirit can only thrive if we spread the information, guys. Let me repeat. That spirit can only thrive if we spread the information, if we talk to each other. There is currently a conflict in Haiti, and the whole world doesn't know about it. They are so focused on Niger because, of course, Niger has raw material like uranium that they need. But what about Haiti? What about other parts of the world where there are people like us who are still suffering? Are we going to jump in the water and swim to go help them out? Are we going to stop with the divisive language? Oh no, you are from Africa. Oh no, you are from America. Oh no, you are from the Caribbean. Knowing that we are more similar than we are different. For instance, if we want to talk about difference, let's talk about it. I'm from the Ivory Coast, and when I look at a Kenyan and an African American, I see the same people. The first time I met a Kenyan was here in America. I've never met a Kenyan in my life until I came to America. So in terms of culture, food, dance, all of that, we are so different from the Kenyans. But we are not sitting and wasting our time here talking about, oh no, you are not my brother, you're not my sister, we have different culture. Yes, we have different culture, but we have the same struggle. We are the same kin folks. Okay? So the argument that there is a difference in culture and the XYZ does not stand anymore. Because even here in Africa, we have I don't know, we have thousands of different tribes and ethnicity. We have a diversity of culture. We are not all the same. So African American and the people of the Caribbean are our brothers and sisters abroad. I see an African American just like I see a Kenyan. I see somebody from the Caribbean just like I see somebody from Somalia. So it is not about the culture, because we are all different. We all have different culture. But it is about what makes us unique. The fact that we are the same kind. The fact that we are going through the same struggle for the same reasons. So it will benefit us to put our differences on the side and focus on what makes us unique. Our black skin, our heritage. Stop with the, oh, you sold your brother left and right, because slavery was happening in Africa as well. Look into Congo and you will find out. Were there some bandits and greedy people who sold the people? Of course, yes. But it was a very small minority. So let's stop with the division and embrace our uniqueness. The day Africa will rise is the day when all black people around the world will gain true freedom. Again, the day Africa will rise is the day when all black people around the world will gain true freedom. All black people's status in this world is indirectly or directly tied to Africa. Because there's a reason why the racist people like to say, oh, go back to Africa, as an insult. But it shouldn't be. I doubt if Africa was a powerhouse, those same people would have used that same phrase as an insult. So Guys, that was all I have for you today. That's just food for your thoughts. I want you to also go home and cogitate about the whole situation and how it applies to us as a black race. Don't forget to share your thoughts and encourage me to drop more content. It takes a lot of time for me to edit these videos, so I really appreciate y'all. And as usual, stay curious, stay seeking, and above all, love your black self. Peace.